Fighters talk a big game, trying to intimidate their opponents and get into their heads. But when they can't back up those words in the ring, it creates some of the most satisfying and brutal moments in sports. Today, we're diving into the times when cocky fighters took their trash talk too far and paid the price for it with devastating knockouts. Leading up to Glory 78 in September 2021, Badr Hari couldn't help but flaunt his confidence, even showing off his pushing skills during the stare-down with Arkadiusz Wrzosek.
Versus Warsaw, Poland.
Hari, considered one of the greatest kickboxers, started strong in the fight, dropping Wrzosek with powerful body shots and controlling the action.
81-inch reach, the same as Badr. Ribcage.
I can just guarantee you there'll be
A wake-up call for the push. Oh, and he's down for a second. The body shots linger for a long time.
We'll see Badr with some good straight punches. Then he finally, right hand, left hook to the liver, perfectly top button. I mean, that's experience, right? Even if you hit the arm, sometimes your elbows will still get in and land. Everything Badr throws, just power.
Ready to go down again. He goes down hard.
However, Wrzosek had other plans. In a shocking turn of events, Wrzosek landed a perfectly timed left high kick that knocked Hari out cold.
Basically, it was the last kick he could have mustered.
Just flicked it up.
In the United States, we call that a Hail Mary, a last gasp.
It was one of the biggest upsets in Glory's history, and Hari's arrogance was left in shambles. At Combat Global 53, Jamaican fighter Matthew Colquhoun couldn't resist showboating in the first round of his fight against Ovidio Bojorquez.
Southpaw, that can be kinda daunting.
You gotta take it.
Okay, if you're not ready to fight, yeah, exactly.
So it's been a layoff, but when he was
True to that name, so he's had to compete against some notable names.
Shot tie-in, going for the takedown again.
You mentioned that last fight, Max, that he had. It was
To help you stand up, get that underhook to a single leg. There you go, nicely done.
on the right side. Is
big right by Bojorquez.
Giant right. And he
on the right side. Is
Big right by Bojorquez.
giant right. And
he
he heard it.
dropped it,
And
but
it
he
wasn't
did
just
it.
then. And it wasn't just then. It's right there. It's even in the beginning exchange.
Colquhoun taunted his opponent, even sticking out his tongue in a moment of overconfidence.
And it wasn't just then. And it wasn't just then. It's right there. It's even in the beginning exchanges in the beginning of the first round.
However, Bojorquez wasn't fazed and made Colquhoun pay for his arrogance. In response to Colquhoun's showboating, Bojorquez swiftly countered with a flying knee that brought Colquhoun down, ending the fight in dramatic fashion. What began as cockiness quickly turned into a humbling knockout for Colquhoun.
Athleticism and timing. Throw the knee where you think their head is going to be, not where their head is.
During Knucklemania in February 2021, Brandon Lambert took his trash talk to new heights.
Tonight, he makes his long...
Mocking and taunting Jared Grant throughout their fight.
Yelling and screaming right there. He's wasting energy, and you're gonna...
For one.
I mean, this right here is both the fingers being waved, the stomping, the antics being done by Brandon.
Lambert's cockiness was evident as he kept pointing at the audience, showboating instead of focusing on the fight.
In BKFC for Jared Grant, the first two previous wins, TKO round 1, TKO round 2.
Groove right now. He's seeing everything in those first two.
Right hand from Brandon Lambert. Lambert's mouth wide open on the duck.
Talking and walking. He's making him pay for it right now. All those antics.
10 remaining, round number 3. Long jab again.
However, in the third round, Grant landed a powerful right hand that knocked Lambert out cold.
He's gonna go through the end of the fight. Wild punch right there. Oh,
Lambert's arrogance and trash talk had backfired spectacularly, and Grant walked away with the victory.
Undefeated, Jared Kid Gotti!
At Bellator 133, Alexander Shlemenko faced Melvin Manhoef in a high-stakes matchup. During the weigh-ins, Manhoef attempted to intimidate Shlemenko with various gestures.
The Storm, Shlemenko, give it up for him. Do not miss this main event tomorrow night. Thank you so much.
However, in the fight, it was Shlemenko who had the last laugh.
Чувствительный, очень быстрый. Мелвин была как раз повод того, ставку на парта.
Я считаю, что
второй проход в ноги.
Да, тактически Александр действует. Он более универсальный боец, когда он еще полон силы и энергии. Можно это делать.
Александр уже несколько очень неудобных секунд доставил Манхофа. И вот сейчас захват за пояс.
Это вот непридуманный факт, это есть на самом деле.
Да, на встречных курсах проходит этот поединок. Очень опасно Александр.
Задача понятна, да, надо вязать Манхофа, вязать вот это сокращение дистанции Александра тоже правильно, потому что Манхоф... Вот еще хороший удар с разворотом, да, вцепляет он с длинной и сразу пытается войти в ближнюю. Манхоф вот этой средней дистанции размена. В размене он очень становится опасным.
Бэкфест, но бэкфест такой удар, который надо скрывать. И вот как раз самая опасная для Александра ситуация.
Вот опасные моменты. Вы видите, как только сложно защититься. Раз на такую дистанцию попал, все остальное время ему удается вот эту дистанцию. Вот этот момент, да, который мы видим, когда набрал. Абсолютно правильное решение Александра. Вот не надо было в первом раунде зарубаться в стойке. Очень правильно, видите, проход в ноги подготовленный.
After enduring a tough first round, Shlemenko landed his trademark spinning back fist in the second round, knocking Manhoef out cold and winning over the cocky Manhoef.
Тактические наработки, которые были, все сработали, не дал было только попасть. И вот это попадание крутят на повтор американские журналисты. Да, попал предплечьем, не кулаком, но этого хватило, потому что попадание было точным. Как раз навстречу.
Ну, здесь уже все было понятно, уже в состоянии полной невменяемости падал. Еще раз бэкфест.
Да, очень здорово. Вы видите, что Александр постоянно менял. Он делал удары с разворотом ногой и вот рукой. И так не ожидал.
In January 2007, Kelly Pavlik went head-to-head with Jose Luis Zertuche.
He got the nickname long ago because his friends... Here's good. Shake hands, good luck. He's not getting hit, which is the main thing. He's got some good blows.
There you see the left uppercut from Pavlik, and he told...
The thing that made Miranda's performance last month so impressive.
How you do that is definitely with the jab and throwing some punches.
Zertuche's arrogance was on full display as he constantly raised his hands in the air, taunting Pavlik and calling for more punishment. He was acting like he couldn't be hurt.
And though Pavlik is starting to take control of the fight increasingly in this round,
Pavlik quickly corrected that assumption. Zertuche's cocky gestures were met with a brutal left-right combination that sent him crashing to the canvas in the 6th round.
And going through with it.
oh, big right hand, and there it is. There's a dramatic moment.
Where are you, Zertuche? I'm feeling right.
And here comes the knockdown. You know, Zertuche, we relaxed a bit, boom. Didn't see that right hand coming over the top. Landed flush on the chin. He couldn't really bite that off because that was already...
Moving closer and closer to Zertuche.
And needs to take advantage of the fact that he hurt him, and he hurt him big. Put him right on the canvas, and let me tell you...
Go down to second base and gun guys out.
That's right, he's a pitcher tonight. Oh, straight 1-2.
This fight
rocks Zertuche.
He's trying to shake him off, but I don't think he's going to have time.
His ambidexterity can come from either hand.
How is he being too patient? Is he being patient?
I think he's being a bit too patient. He really needs to set it up with a jab.
Pavlik here in the 7th, the potential 7.
But from what we've seen so far, it seemed Morgatti would be nice. Maybe if he stepped on the gas a little bit in the last round, he could have gotten Zertuche out of there.
At some points, he believes he has deserved a shot at a title. quote-unquote name that he feels he needs to get
Though
that
Zertuche got up, he didn't seem to learn his lesson. Later in the fight, Pavlik floored him again with a 4-punch combination, knocking him out cold.
Zertuche to sleep in a right hand.
Great left, right. Oh, that's when he was asleep on his feet. Referee did a great job.
And it's almost, you can almost see it coming as well. And Pavlik maintained he was going to try to go right up the middle.
Let me tell you, he threw a lot of hard shots when he started the fight. And
Karma came swift, and Zertuche was left wondering why he ever taunted a fighter like Pavlik.
Kelly, the goal!
In 2010, Edison Miranda faced Lucien Butte in a much-anticipated fight.
Now for the formal introductions to the ring. And
Touch him up and go.
Miranda to the body. Butte slaps right back to the...
He's trying different things.
Butte got a left hand. Miranda clearly seems to have more...
After losing the first 2 rounds and being hurt by several headshots, Miranda decided to drop his hands and taunt Butte, attempting to prove he wasn't hurt.
It seemed as though Butte's corner was a little more anxious.
In the corner.
That he's had 9, not a great puncher, but he needs a great trainer.
Left hand by Butte. Then Miranda to the body. Butte slaps right back to the body in a combination to punctuate the end of round number 1 as Miranda...
You know, different things are going to come in. He's trying different things.
I could relax a little bit, but against this guy, if I relax for just a second...
And putting his hands up, inviting, he's trying to counterpunch, but...
But the heads came. Miranda clearly seems to have more of a plan.
Moving, but he's playing...
Let's start that exchange.
In the corner, it seemed as though Butte's corner was a little more anxious. And with a puncher like Miranda, you understand why.
And Miranda just came through with a great...
Like Miranda, you understand why.
And Miranda just came through with a great right hand straight and hit Butte. Butte took it on the chin, didn't say nothing about it, but...
Butte took advantage of Miranda's lowered guard, landing a vicious left uppercut that sent Miranda face first to the canvas.
That's all you got? He didn't trash talk leading up to the fight, but down he goes! Oh! With a short punch inside!
Miranda never saw it coming, and the knockout silenced his attempts to clown around.
Did not see that coming, didn't expect it, landed flush on the chin. I mean, he was fully surprised. He put his head down, figuring just to get away from a punch, but he put his head right into an uppercut.
Greg Jackson started slow in his fight against Whitlock, being outboxed early on and knocked down in the second round.
It's a difference for the older Whitlock.
I hope Cornelius Whitlock doesn't trip up. Jackson came forward with a
draw. Matter of fact, with a little less luck, or maybe decision, majority decision, he has no fights.
Did some good work with the left hand moments ago.
Drawing a line in the canvas. 1-2, but he has a no contest that he had won, but it was changed to a no contest after he failed a post-fight drug test.
It was 2 years ago this instructs you how to vote on Facebook. I'm looking forward to hearing the rest of the studio segments today. Wilder.
Jackson has come prepared. For me, he's shown me already in controlling range, using his height. The other, he came in the lightest weight of his career. He knows what this means. Whitlock, more importantly, feel frustrated, like he can't get it.
Whitlock even added some dancing into the mix after landing a heavy punch, believing he had Jackson in the bag.
Back in the pocket. You can't be careless with this guy. Right. Once you throw your jab, you can do everything you want, but I need 3 jabs. I don't need 1. Okay. Keep your head. Stop standing in front of this guy. Okay. All right, he throws wild shots. Everything back to the pocket. All right, we're down at that round. We got to go in these 2 rounds. We got to get it there. Okay? Yeah. Let's go, Let's go.
Oh, I didn't realize we were back, guys. Sorry.
Relax. Okay.
Did not control range. Walked right in, nose to my head. 10-8 round puts him ahead in a 4-round fight.
Yes.
But in round 3, Jackson came back with renewed aggression. He trapped Whitlock in the corner and unleashed a flurry of punches, leaving the referee no choice but to stop the fight.
Got into the distance of the shorter man Whitlock.
And now a right hand rains in from Jackson as he's on the attack, and he comes back and what a turnaround by Greg Jackson.
Jackson's turnaround from near defeat to dominant victory was a powerful reminder not to count him out.
See a lot of fists flying, and here you go down below, and again, that time you saw Jackson gave up his height, but kept the and got the job done, and then showed that he thinks he can dance.
In 2015, Jason Solomon prepared for his Super Fight League welterweight championship bout against Amitesh Chaubey with one of the most elaborate entrances ever.
Here tonight at SFL 43 Capital by Bisleri International and his trainers, weighing approximately the same weight.
His flashy walkout featured an entourage, banners, and no shortage of ego as Solomon tried to pump up the crowd and intimidate his opponent. None of this made a difference once the fight began. Within just 9 seconds of the first round, Chaubey connected with a clean shot that knocked Solomon out cold.
Oh! He's hurt! He's hurt! He's hurt! He's hurt! He's out! Unbelievable! 10 seconds. Super Fight League. Anybody out? Doctor's checking in. There you go. You see this? Big right hand. Cracked Jason straight in the jaw. You can see he was out of it. Hammer fist.
In May 2019, Kwan Asol returned to the ring after a 29-month break to defend his Road FC lightweight title against Mansour Barnawi. In the lead-up, Kwan attempted to intimidate Barnawi, even starting a brawl at the press conference. But his opponent remained calm and composed. Once the fight started, Kwan's bravado couldn't save him.
Yeah, but now he's going to have a fight on his hands tonight, right? $1 million, can you imagine?
Oh, but now he's doing it right.
Very close to a low blow. Just look at this, just kind of frustrating. Also, Kwan, who's throwing. Oh, look at Barnawi,
connecting.
just repeated. Look at those repetitive hooks to the face. He's got
wobbly.
Barnawi dominated from start to finish, eventually forcing Kwan to tap out in the first round with a rear naked choke submission, cementing his place as a fighter to be feared.
He's done it 4 times.
Position again.
4 times on the body of his opponents, and now into full mount. Asol's in trouble. This is where Mansour is just a master, right? As you said, he is going in deeper. Look at that.
Oh, Mansour
so and there it is!
This is a perfect way to finish. Wow. A very unorthodox choke, but it worked.
$1 million, look at that.
Maurice Adorf, a German MMA fighter who bears a striking resemblance to UFC star Conor McGregor, adopted not just McGregor's looks, but also his brash persona.
And the official weight for Maurice Adorf, 65.
Leading up to his 2019 fight against Alexander Wiens at the German MMA Championship, Adorf was full of swagger, mouthing off and even getting in Wiens' face during the weigh-in, trying to intimidate him. But once the fight began, Adorf's bravado quickly crumbled. Wiens wasted no time, brutally knocking Adorf out just over a minute into the fight.
Oh, die erste Rechte. Schick.
Adorf zu Boden.
Adorf zu Boden.
Dann gibt's noch eine Flugstunde hinterher. 500 Fans sind hier mit angereist.
Nettigkeiten zu. Adolf war ja im Vorfeld, wird nie wieder auf so einer großen Bühne kämpfen wie gegen mich.
Man besser nicht. Ui! Die zweite Sitzrichtung, das war's! Das war's! Mario, das war's! Mario Adolf geht K.O. Da geht's auch hinten raus. Wiens ist, und hier sehen wir es, die linke eingesprungen.
Adolf's attempt to mimic McGregor's charisma only added to the embarrassment of his quick loss.
Von Alexander Wiens, hier sehen wir es nochmal, steht auf, zack, natürlich, ja, hier nochmal linke auf dem Boden und im nach oben kommen. Der Wiens bewiesen, Klickzahlen nicht, auch das hat er bewiesen.
At the One FC Rise of Kings event in October 2012, Dutch fighter Melvin Manhoef faced off against Japanese veteran Ryo Kawamura.
31 years old. Ryo.
Yo, Rambo, come on.
3 rounds. No headbutting, not that throwing.
Throughout the fight, Kawamura used odd in-ring antics to annoy and distract Manhoef, taunting his opponent and showboating.
Taking a page out of Dennis Hallman.
Style this Japanese fighter has. Low hand. Obviously likes to be a little bit... I'm not sure that Melvin knows exactly what to make of that. Wow.
Well, Ryo is one of those guys.
Well, he may soon learn that lesson, but...
Melvin's a very big guy, but he doesn't have the long...
The crowd are recognizing that there hasn't been much contact so far in the first minute.
That cut was brutal. It was about 6 inches long and about an inch wide. Going speaks out, just crazy and tenacious.
To say, but for everybody's safety, there's been minimal contact in the first 2 minutes of this. Kawamura scores with a outside left. Melvin has held center cage for the entire 2¼ minutes that we did this.
I think Melvin is used to getting into those fights where it's, K1 style. See, you can tell he really wants to engage. Bait here by Ryo and engaging in a couple of strikes. Just getting inside, closing that distance. You're happy you're hitting him, and on the same token, you're kind of pissing him off.
A little bit closer quarters. Send that left hand out.
Most fan-friendly way to fight him. But by keeping Melvin on his...
Bruce Grovelar in that European Cup final with a wobbly leg. Soccer fans will know what I'm talking about. I wonder if he'll have just as much success as Bruce. Wins equally important. Looking to land a big left hand, but Rio got out of comfortably.
Nice right hand.
Yeah.
However, Manhoef wasn't about to let the strange tactics affect him. He waited for his moment and landed a devastating right hand that knocked Kawamura out cold, proving that antics have no place in the ring.
There he goes. Oh, flush on the dual cards. A house of cards. He just fell. Explosive finish from Melvin Manhoef. Oh, and he followed up, didn't he, with the hammer.
At Glory 66 in Paris, 2019, Cedric Doumbé took on Alim Nabiev in a rematch for the Glory Welterweight Championship.
Defending welterweight champ.
You're fighting to protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times.
Alim Nabiev has title on the line. 5 rounds.
In the first round, Nabiev hit Doumbé with several illegal strikes to the back of the head, which could have disoriented a lesser fighter.
Frustrated. Yeah, that was all back of the head, these last two.
Make a point. Okay, back of the head, you cannot attack that.
I believe when Merchant Grunhart knocked out Harut Grigorian from just a lot of emotions on right hand from Doumbé. Control. Oh, nice left hook with a counter punch from Nabiev. You see how tricky Doumbé is to hit. You have to sit in the pocket and try to exchange to get Doumbé.
Great.
This time he's got one of the best in the business. Dennis trains famously Rico Verhoeven. Oh, nice right hand there from Nabiev. And you just see how technical of a fight. The ability of Nabiev to... Yeah.
Break.
We'll go southpaw now back to orthodox. Yep. So far the pressure from Doumbé. Queens. fight you want to showboat it. He comes forward, though. Oh, they'll open up. That man's still Nabiev. He lost his footing in a left hand. The new and improved Dubé striking again.
Ten sitting in the pocket, exchanging. And another left. Dubé showing his power. And yeah, sorry, Joe.
No one has knocked down Nabiev. Dubé may win it. Good uppercut.
He's got to get back to that chop in Nabiev's head with it.
Another jab. Oh, and a left hand connects for Nabiev.
But Dubé wasn't rattled. He came back strong in round 2, flooring Nabiev with a powerful right hand. Nabiev barely got back to his feet before Doumbé unleashed another flurry of punches that ended the fight and humbled the cocky rat.
Everyone's still on their feet here, and that was the money shot. The big right hand
against Taunting. They try to grab his head, clinch him knee, but then he throws these looping punches. And boom, that right hand. Followed the left hook on the way down.
In March 2006, Badr Hari and Peter Graham faced off at the K1 World Grand Prix. Leading up to the fight, Hari did nothing but disrespect Graham, even going as far as starting a brawl at the press conference. He insulted Graham, calling him an amateur and acting completely dismissive.
I see your tape, I see you fighting. You look like an amateur. Something else. How old are you? Oh.
I'm 30, man.
Okay. Drop dead, motherfucker.
Oh.
No, fuck you, man. See you tomorrow. Kiss me with your fighting. No, fuck you, man. See you tomorrow. Kiss me with your fighting.
But in the actual fight, Graham made quick work of Hari, knocking him out with his signature rolling thunder spinning kick in the 3rd round.
Пронзительный. Ну а Питер Грэм такой, ну можно сказать, пара без стали, но мускулатура боец. Питер опытнее Бадра Хари. Бадр начал в 2001 на мировом гран-при с Филом Феганом. Не модель боксера в ринге находится, попадает, и у Хари это обычная история. Ударов побывать в нокдауне и нерв. То ли состояние этого тяжелого опьянения, так, на которое может эффективно попадать. Ярость таким облаком висит над рингом, словно у диска стальные остроты в подходе. Скрут. Грэм чувствовать своей собственной. Остановился остроту. Почувствовал Хари, что попал. И попадает. Попадает Питер Грэм. Невероятно, невероятно. Он эти и поймал в ловушку, в капкан самого Бадра.
The kick didn't just win the fight, it broke Hari's jaw in several places, keeping him out of action for nearly a year. In March 2014, Ben Nguyen faced Julian Wallace for the Nitro MMA Bantamweight Championship.
61.6, he's in!
Wallace, known for his intimidating pre-fight behavior, pushed his fist aggressively into Nguyen's face during the weigh-in, attempting to get into his head.
Good work, guys, all of it! Tomorrow night!
But all that tough talk didn't help him in the actual fight. Nguyen needed just 25 seconds to deliver a crushing defeat, completely dismantling Wallace in a display of precision and power that made his pre-fight antics look foolish. At the 2007 K1 World Grand Prix, South Korean kickboxer Soo Park squared off against Japanese veteran Musashi. During the early part of the fight, Park repeatedly landed illegal low blows, causing Musashi significant pain and sending him to the canvas several times. Each time, the fight had to be paused, and Park showed no remorse for his actions. However, Musashi wasn't about to let the low blows get the better of him. When the action resumed, he composed himself and unleashed a powerful series of strikes. One particularly brutal combination landed flush on Park's jaw, knocking him out cold and giving Musashi the sweet taste of revenge. At ACA 132 on November 18, 2021, Tony Johnson faced Mukumat Vakayev for the heavyweight title. Leading up to the fight, Vakayev took trash talk to a new level, even slapping Johnson during the pre-fight weigh-in.
It's not gonna happen. They got you gonna try to smash me because that ain't fucking happening.
Что делать? Он тебя разнесется.
We will. We will. We will. We will. I'm in your head right now. I'm in your head right now. I'm here. I don't run. I don't fucking run. I don't fucking run. I'm right here, motherfucker. I don't fucking run. I fought better, motherfuckers. Put your hands at me again, motherfucker. I'll hurt you, bitch.
Vakayev's cockiness only fueled the tension as he continued with his antics, claiming he would smash Johnson in the cage. However, the fight told a different story.
Да, возможно, пытается бой Евгения Гончарова.
Так и было. Жестко.
И вынужденно, да, приходится смещаться Вакаеву.
По корпусу, кстати, уже хорошенечко пробил ребер. Попытка побороться.
И небольшое. Пытается подняться Тони Джонсон.
Работает коленями.
Все, не закончится, то, возможно, бойцы будут. Чем ответит американец?
Секунданты Мухаммада.
Хороший джеб. Далеко не самый высокий темп.
В манере как раз Мухаммад может очень быстро взорваться.
Less than a minute into the first round, Johnson landed a right hand that sent Vakayev crashing to the canvas. The referee had to step in and stop the fight. Vakayev's pre-fight arrogance was swiftly punished as Johnson walked away with his title intact and a satisfying victory over his trash-talking opponent.
Да, и действительно, все закончилось в первом раунде. Здесь спасался, перекрывался как мог, и Виктор Корнеев долго выжидал, но...
In March 2006, undefeated American fighter Jeff Lacey traveled to Manchester, England to face Joe Calzaghe for the IBF super middleweight title. Lacey, boasting an unbeaten record and the nickname Left Hook, was overly confident, dismissing Calzaghe as a slapper and predicting an easy knockout.
In his fights, you wouldn't call him a slapper?
I don't think he's nothing spectacular. To me, it's not 50-55. I'm the better fighter.
I haven't been beaten. I'm gonna knock him out. This is the stardom for me. This is where it all begins.
This is not a money fight for Joe Calzaghe. This is for my boxing. This is career-defining fight, and this is, you know, testing myself.
It's only me and him, and that's what it all gonna boil down to.
However, once the fight began, Lacey was outclassed from start to finish.
He's going to get the chance to box his way.
Calzaghe, I know, has been thinking he's got to try and keep... They made him shave off that beard that he's been sporting in the...
Well, Calzaghe's got...
Be the better boxer, but is the edge in power with...
You know, he'd be the one to cut. I think if this is going to go to cuts or anything like it, but this landed one to the body and then a big swing, and straight away, fighter in decline, and that he's a man ready to be taken. Jab his way in, and then content to tie Lacey up in close. Calzaghe to work rate.
He's just coming crouching in. There's a right hand. That's the best shot from Lacey so far. That's the danger punch.
That shook Calzaghe. This is what you get
from Calzaghe. Good headshots.
This is what you get from
Portman. Calzaghe outworking Lacey at this stage. Lacey trying to drag Calzaghe down onto the punch on the blind side of the referee. Come on.
I just feel Calzaghe's getting engaged a little bit.
Right hand lead, that's his key to this fight.
That's better boxing from Calzaghe.
Calzaghe is outboxing like 12-round fight, and a little contemptuous smile from Calzaghe as he tags Lacey almost. The likes of Roy Jones and Jamal Hopkins, and look at that. One of the most shell-shocked men I've seen in a long time. Shelley Finkel, one-time manager of Mike Tyson. Calzaghe.
He wants to get on with it because this is sober and he doesn't like it.
Calzaghe, I think, is starting to tee himself up for the big attack. I think he might be looking to take him out here. Two big left hands, and Lacey is on the receiving end of a barrage of punches. Calzaghe wants to get him out of there.
His legs have gone, John. He's all over the place. He's hanging on for dear life. He's trying his fight. Well, he hasn't put a foot wrong all night, John. There's nothing. Well, I can't remember a fighter being so dominant against such a dangerous opponent. Probably, but no.
Look at this. And back into the corner goes Lacey. Greatest performance of his boxing career. Lacey.
Calzaghe put on a boxing clinic, battering Lacey for 12 rounds and handing him a humiliating defeat that left Lacey never the same again.
Lacey comes forward, embraces Calzaghe, but
in a WBC Muay Thai super heavyweight title bout, Zabit Samadov squared off against Catalin Morosanu.
Помнит этот поединок. Бадрухари он проигрывал несколько раз, но и побеждал его, вы помните все как. Проигрывал Тайрону Спонгу.
From the outset, Morosanu was emotionally charged, harboring clear disdain for his opponent.
Заряд и побеждал Morosanu.
This led him to swing wildly, desperately searching for a knockout punch against the calm and composed Samadov.
До того момента, как он устанет. Потому что тогда ему будет совсем плохо.
Смотри, размахиваясь с двух рук, и слева, и справа, и пропуская.
Такие свадебные удары, которые характерны для Каталина Морошану, тоже, в общем-то, ничего нового. Показал забить, что был...
Смотри, насколько проваливается Каталина.
Nogой ударил, это большая редкость.
Удивительно. Ну и забит.
Morosanu's overaggression, combined with a lack of defensive awareness, quickly became his downfall. In the middle of his desperate attempts to land a big punch,
Забить Самедов шоу.
Да, решил показать.
Смотрите, как проваливает.
Morosanu was caught by Samadov's perfectly timed right knee, knocking him out cold.
Что Каталин Морошану приедет в чуть-чуть лучшей форме и
да, посмотрите, солнечное сплетение.
Да, и даст хотя бы какой-нибудь бой.
Колено, солнечное сплетение, и точно, классно, красиво, и так, знаете,
Known for his signature move of dropping his guard and daring his opponents to hit him, Yi Long, the self-proclaimed Shaolin monk, had built an impressive record using this strategy. But in his 2012 bout with Josh Pickthall, things didn't go as planned.
一场男子72.5的比赛，他的对手，亚特兰大州的中量级，我们知道武圣一龙，还是大酒店。哇，漂亮漂亮，有机会机会了，一龙来了来了来了，对，林峰走进美国结赞拉斯维加斯特的师兄弟 代表武林风来到了美国拉斯维加斯，他的对手是约现在外战，他更多的使用这种低扫腿。那么我们这个格罗特，他的拳法还可以。我想危机应变，开发 people， 抗击打。武森一龙曾经有机会 Q 对手，但是他现在又，你看没有？开发 people。抗击打能力。武森一龙曾经有机会 Q 对手，但是他现在又，你看没有？现在观众朋友们看到，这是我们在美国拉斯维加斯。
Pickthall capitalized on Yilong's overconfidence, landing a series of hard punches that left the monk knocked out and humbled, showing that even the most daring tactics can fail.
武森一龙重重的躺下了，又犯一个巨大的错误。你抗击打能力再强，再看一下慢动作，2拳、3拳、4拳、5拳，你能抗到3拳，你还能抗到5拳吗？
In February 2017, British fighter Joe Harding faced Johan Segas for an amateur title at BC MMA 18.
I thought, holy cow, that kid looks bigger than I did when I was like 5. And the strength is shown off right there. He got in trouble with the takedowns if necessary, so he likes to thrive.
From the start, Harding spent more time dancing and showboating than actually engaging in the fight.
It's the same thing as a ref saves the fight, so go until the ref stops you, but...
Harding a little shuck and jive there.
A little bit showboating. The problem behind it is it looks like Johan can...
Yeah, you don't want to leave your chin and...
No.
Oh, nice overhand right there, and he mugs a little bit.
And he just looked at him like, that's all you got?
Each time he landed a clean shot, instead of capitalizing on it, Harding would break into dance moves, underestimating his opponent.
Trying to get that footwork back down, trying to get that head movement going. Now he goes back to the showboat.
Oh, nice spin kick. Oh, he's... O'Connor out of him.
Hit. He's hard to get a hold of.
Counted there. Oh! And it gives him the second to get out of dodge.
Yeah. He's chopping him down with those kicks. Able to get in and out and hit angles very quickly. Hard to... He's hitting that spin kick and whatever he's doing, gauge the distance.
With leg, when he gets a chance, he's kind of lifting that off the ground a bit.
Yeah, he's definitely favoring that lead leg.
And a little bit more.
See, but so again, a lot of showboating by Joe in this second round.
Final 3 minutes.
In round 3, Sega seized his opportunity, landing a perfectly timed head kick that knocked Harding out cold.
Oh! This always sinks!
And that's it up by just waiting for Joe to do something.
And then there was some vicious...
It's sad when I see somebody that I've coached that takes a knock.
In August 2020, Levan Makashvili faced Roman Dick in what was expected to be a high-intensity matchup.
He needs to get a start. Hand from Roman there. I thought he'd instantly shoot for experience.
Dick, brimming with confidence, raised his arms during the fight, inviting Makashvili to brawl.
Beautiful lead high kick as well. His range for his advantage. He's got beautiful lead high.
But his show of bravado quickly turned into regret as Makashvili delivered a vicious combination of strikes.
Takedown that was. And I like the way he set that up, looked shot in. Those guys done a great job of replacing in the last fight. Talk about fighting IQ 11. I mean, I think doing nothing at the moment off his back. He's got a close guard. Last up was a beautiful high seek against the cage. We're going back here, looking at the action for this round here. Like I say, it's so impressive. It's so hard to do against someone so tall. And look at the way he, it's good range on his shots.
Oh, a nice right hand as well from Roman.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's like...
He's caught him as the mouthpiece out. Have the last word said against him in an exchange.
No, you saw it, he got hooked. His guard is wide open.
See, that's the corner when
he shows some good movement.
Makes him an exciting fighter as well.
giving the distance for these high kicks.
Dick's confidence crumbled as Makashvili connected with a powerful right hook, followed by a devastating left.
As we say that, left, right, then the left finishes it. Oh, there's the right, then the left comes through as clean as you like. Game over. Oh, as you said, Roman shouts at him, calls him on. And just like you said, be careful what you wish for.
The fight ended abruptly, with Dick unable to recover. The Dirty Fighter was defeated.
Statement instantly here tonight.
At Infusion Live 22, Andy Sauer faced Ardalan Sheikholislami.
He can't wait, he's happy, smiling Dutch fan. Tight guards, respect. Absolutely.
Throughout the fight, Ardalan kept taunting Sauer, dropping his hands and smiling, even after taking hits. The Iranian fighter was confident, perhaps too confident.
His own combinations, too quick and clever for that. I think, and his contact lens has come in. His contact lens has come out. Or some shot, hard. Nice kick. Of this absolutely. Tell me about it, because this Ardalan's tough. Good counter right hand.
Yeah, as long as Ardalan.
He's got himself in superb shape, this Barlow. And they love Andy Sauer. Jumping knee, hard leg kick. Hand speed, skills. He's had nice jumping knee from Sauer. Nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Good start.
In the fourth round, Sauer landed a devastating flying knee. Instead of retreating or showing respect, Ardalan kept playing around, a decision he would soon regret.
Sauer just poured on the combinations, as per usual. Then he dropped his hands and thought it was funny, and the right hand bounced off his head. He was absolutely done. Front, he was like a fish out of water, gasping for air. Bam! Right hand, bang, bang, bang!
Sauer took control and delivered the final blow, reminding Ardalan that taunting in the ring is never wise.
There you go!
At Octagon 42 in April 2023, Tabarcianu faced a defining moment in his career when he clashed with KTFO.
21 years old, stands 192 centimeters tall.
Gentlemen, you know the rules. Protect yourself at all times, and this to my
Before the fight, Tabarcianu's confidence bordered on arrogance, shown by his constant taunting and disrespectful behavior. Despite a strong start, Sipo's superior ground game soon shifted the momentum in his favor.
Hodně tvrdý úder. To trefil trochu, ale tady ten tej... Rýst pode. Místo, aby nadspal nohu mezi...
Jste tak, vlastně, tak je. Taburčána, ale ten úplně láhučko chtěl prek. Vlastně úplně zle vytočený. No a prežil.
Je to hodně.
Ale naozaj tam musí být výrazně otvorený.
Neho tak aktivní, dělal tam chyby.
Sipo secured a dominant position, and after a series of strikes, finished the fight, leaving Tabarcianu's arrogance in shambles.
Chvíli nechat, uvidíme, co se stane teď. Rozhodně neodcházejte, kterým Taburčána zasáhnul tak, že hlava. A teď tvrdá pravá.
koniec, kedy Vlasto Čepo si prichytil, pritlačil Taburčána k zemi. Dokázal otočiť tento zápas, ktorý sa pre neho, povedzme si pravdu, vyvíjal naozaj veľmi zle. Taburčánu oddominoval.
At the One Pride event, welterweight fighter Ginting took on Patalima in a championship fight.
Kalian sudah tahu peraturannya? Ikuti perintah saya, lindungi diri kalian.
From the start, Ginting looked strong, applying heavy pressure with his aggressive attacks. However, his arrogance soon became his undoing as he began to taunt Patalima, underestimating his opponent's abilities.
Belum ada masih menikmati permainannya, Bu. Permainannya, Bu. Masih melakukan striking. Perebutan gelar, Will. Satu jab, Bu. Jab. Tidak bersalah sepertinya buat satu jab. Iya. Mengganggu sepertinya. Ini dia lah. Bisa keblok. Straight kanan tadi. Straight kanan tadi. Ini dia mencoba. Ini dia mencoba. Ini dia kemarin Ahong dengan kata-kata. Ini dia luar biasa, Bung. Masih terus. Ya. Masih terus. Ya. Saya sampai 5 ronde. Apakah Theo bisa lebih cepat menyelesaikan?
Patalima took advantage of Ginting's overconfidence, landing a powerful right hand that stunned him. Patalima quickly capitalized, securing a rear naked choke that ended the fight and handed Ginting a bitter defeat.
Ini yang menggoyangkan bungku kirinya, Bung. Dan langsung mendapatkan
In 1990, undefeated Anthony Hambrick showcased his showmanship before his fight against Booker T. Word. Hambrick's confidence bordered on arrogance, as he put on a performance that seemed more suited for a ballet than a boxing match.
He looked extremely loose, very confident, and he puts on a show.
He danced around the ring with an air of superiority, evading his opponent's attacks with ease and showing little respect. However, once the fight began, Booker T. Word channeled the ferocity of Mike Tyson, delivering powerful and precise punches.
Dick Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, and he has the smile wiped off his...
I feel like a champ, he said.
Booker T. right on top of Hambrick. He could smell it now. Hambrick, no balance, goes to okay.
He is
hurt. Survive the 20 seconds. It is over. 3 strikes and you're out. Booker T. Word has come into the backyard of Anthony.
His overconfidence shattered in an instant by Word's decisive victory, marking a significant moment in his career. Manuel Char's unsportsmanlike behavior against Alexander Povetkin was evident from the start. Char attempted to undermine Povetkin with grimaces and dirty tactics, showing a blatant disregard for sportsmanship. He used underhanded moves, trying to provoke Povetkin into making mistakes. However, Povetkin remained unfazed and focused on his strategy. He methodically dismantled Char with powerful and precise blows, eventually sending him out of the ring. The fight ended with Povetkin's clear victory over the disrespectful opponent, solidifying his reputation as a disciplined and formidable boxer. In a BKFC title fight, Hector Lombard resorted to dirty tactics by pulling his opponent's shorts and throwing an illegal punch, which incapacitated his opponent and secured Lombard the championship.
And new, undisputed BKFC World Cruiserweight Champion, Hector!
Following this unsportsmanlike behavior, a fighter named Lorenzo Hunt challenged Lombard and, during the stare down, Lombard again showed his sneaky nature by landing a cheap shot.
You know, Hector, Lorenzo Hunt in the ring. Oh, Jesus!
A couple of months after this, they both got in the ring. From the very first seconds, Hunt dominated Lombard, smashing his face and playing with him like a toy.
Fighters. And on cue, Hunt to the inside the right hand, drops Hector Lombard.
Hunt's relentless assault led to a unanimous decision victory, taking Lombard's title and delivering a harsh lesson for his despicable behavior.
New Police Gazette Diamond 185-pound world champion.
At the Cage Rage tournament, Attila Kubili faced Richard Boken. Richard extended his glove as a sign of respect, but Attila responded with a sucker punch, catching Richard off guard.
As I said, he's a brawler. It's what he's used to. You know, he's came into the elite. He's picked up a lot of skill and technique. But as you can see, he's too hungry. He's throwing the strikes already. He could get disqualified for this. This is really, really stupid behavior.
The referee intervened, reprimanding Attila for his lack of sportsmanship. However, Attila's disregard for the rules persisted. He continued with illegal knee strikes to Richard's head. Realizing Attila wouldn't fight fairly, the referee took drastic action, choking Attila out and disqualifying him from the fight.
Versus grappler, but Attila's background is Ballet judo as well, so very similar in certain ways.
Grant Waltman looks as though he's struggling to pull Attila off of his opponent. Grant actually had to restrain Attila to stop him from fighting. Attila's getting aggressive. Stupid behaviour by Attila here.
Richard Badkett walks out. Real controversy on our opening bouts here. Guys, what was it there?
Well, he threw the knee on the ground.
Attila's defeat was a direct consequence of his dirty tactics. The cocky rat had lost. In June 2017, Dominic Reyes faced Jordan Powell in an LFA lightweight bout.
6'4", weight in 204. Obey my commands at all times. Touch goes now if you want. At the sound of the bell, come on out.
Reyes started strong, throwing a barrage of punches while Powell tried to duck and show off. But Powell's confidence got the better of him when he advanced forward, leaving himself exposed. Reyes capitalized with a thunderous head kick, knocking Powell out cold and leaving him stiff on the canvas.
Shook his head no. Oh, the big kibosh! Out, Dominic the Devastator!
In April 2013, Steve Cunningham, a two-time cruiserweight world champion, faced off against the undefeated Tyson Fury in an IBF heavyweight title eliminator.
Come on, that ain't nothing. Fury's definitely a showman.
Cunningham didn't hold back before the fight, claiming Fury's success was due only to his size, not his skill.
Only reason this dude is winning fights is because he's big.
Shrink him down to 6'2" or 6'3" and he's garbage, Cunningham declared confidently.
Shrink him down to 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", he's garbage. This dude right here is just winning fights because he's big. He's big. He leans on guys, he gets them tired. I don't get tired, I get better. Everybody talk. April 20th, it's time to fight. Everybody talk.
Let's hope you don't run away, eh?
Everybody talk. April 20th, time to fight.
Cunningham gave Fury a tough challenge, but as the fight progressed, Fury's size and power became overwhelming.
Fury working on the jab early. For 12, Tyson Fury shoving. Round 2 underway in that first round, according to CompuBox. Fury. Oh! He's knocked down. He's knocked down. Cunningham has floored Fury.
That's the punch right there. Steve Cunningham was looking to land that overhand right. Tyson Fury got too aggressive and got caught with a big shot. Steve Cunningham, his
patience was sliding in left.
If the fight continues to take this form. But you see, Tyson's not doing anything special in there. He's just walking, and that's what it's going to come down to. Good right hand by Tyson. Those combinations.
Round 3 coming. Again, nice shot there by Fury. Is it Cunningham? Even with his world, a shot at the champ, Vladimir Klitschko. So far,
and unless Steve can do something to hurt him or shake him up again, I think it's going to be very difficult for Steve to
knockout guy.
That's the question we're going to find out when.
All right, Chris, Cunningham trying to go back to work at Tyson Fury.
Punches on the inside, and he's actually getting himself back in this round, back in this fight, because Steve had been
back in the second round by Steve Cunningham. And Cunningham going to any chance with that reach advantage, is he? He's going in on him mostly. Rediscovering his jab here in this fight.
See, it's like Tyson's got it figured out now. He's going to come. This isn't the soft puncher he thought it was, and he just caught Steve Cunningham with a nice right hand.
Trunks with the green, making his.
Steve is not used to being in there, banging it out with a guy who's 255 pounds.
And that's a nice right by.
Good body shot by Tyson. Got to make sure he defends himself, and he's got to use his legs a little bit to get some space from Fury.
And obviously done again by Cunningham.
Nice right count. Good
nice
body
left.
shot. Veteran move and very smart.
Round 6 scheduled for 12.
You know, Tyson's got a lot of.
Cunningham's corner said, size alone is a.
And you multiply that, Kenny, over 12 rounds.
With Chris. Cunningham, though, with the knockdown in this fight.
In the 7th round, Fury landed a crushing right hand, knocking Cunningham out and proving that size wasn't the only thing Fury had in his arsenal.
Cunningham is knocked down by Fury.
He's hurt bad. You see him using that forearm. I think Steve's done here, Ken. He's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, they need to stop this fight.
This counts to 10. The winner by knockout victory, still undefeated. He is Mr. Tyson Fury.
Liam Wilson, a former world title challenger, made his lightweight debut against Yusuf Dib.
To protect yourself at all times, gentlemen, let's go, touch him up. Good luck.
It really is like that, Ben, isn't it? Both careers are on.
What version we see of Wilson up here.
Before the fight, Dib, brimming with arrogance, tried to taunt and intimidate Wilson, clearly feeling overconfident.
And Dib. These are the highlights of the opening round as Billy Hussein talks to Yusuf Dib in the corner. Wilson boxing really nicely, connecting with some good shots, a couple of really nice body shots as well. And then Dib towards the end of the round.
Nice countering right hand, flush on the side of the chin.
And countering with that right hand. He had success with that shot in the opening round of Yusuf.
Time. Maybe use it to cut him off.
Yep.
But don't go for it every single. Great job of, you know, evading the power and getting outside. So you don't want to get caught in the corner.
Ooh. Body shot Wilson.
A little bit cheeky from Liam Wilson. Look, here we are, going for a bit of a stroll.
Where are you going?
Nice. Forcing the fight a little bit later on.
Yeah, very good hit.
Yes. To be honest with you, if I was in Wilson.
That's the shot, the uppercut.
Beautifully timed.
That got through, and he followed it up too, and he went to the body of Yusuf Dib.
Oh, there's one. Flush on the chin.
Yeah, 2 right hands got through. And big shots is Wilson.
Tell you what,
Wilson marching forward again. There's a right hand from him.
Clean. That just takes him.
Yeah, brilliant right hands from Liam Wilson. Yusuf Dib counter right hands. Punch. Body shot from Wilson. That one.
Oh, that hurt.
Here goes Liam Wilson. It's hurt him. Oh, what can he do about it? But he comes back. Oh. And he comes back big.
In condition. Oh, look
there's a right hand too from Yusuf Dib. Steps it right in the punching zone. After hurting Yusuf Dib, he's taking big shots. Body shot. Wilson again.
Things took a turn in round 8 when Dib, in desperation, wrestled Wilson to the canvas.
It'll look like, you know, somebody...
That move only fueled Wilson's anger. Wilson responded with ruthless aggression, brutally knocking out Dib in the same round, leaving no question about who the superior fighter was.
He's got him. He's gone. Liam Wilson. It's over. With the left hook from hell.
Former world light welterweight champion Ivan Baranchyk faced Montana Love in August 2021 in what was expected to be a close contest.
And the former IBF junior welterweight champion of the world.
Baranchyk, known for his tough persona, tried to get under Love's skin before the fight, insulting his younger opponent and attempting to intimidate him.
Oh, night, Ivan the Beast Baranchyk to pretty Montana Love.
Guys, if you want to see the real fight, I will show you. I will show you the real fight, and I will knock him out!
However, once the fight began, Love dominated from the start. His precision and timing were too much for Baranchyk, who struggled to keep up.
In his first 13, he was clear with us when he talked to us about it. Actually lost the fight because he ate big attempts by Baranchyk and missed 2 more there by Baranchyk. So Baranchyk loading up, loved final seconds of a... And you know, after that jail stint that you alluded to, he has really turned his life around. You know, this fight is an interesting one because Love wants to get in the seconds and try and repeat 3 combined knockdowns, which is kid stuff to put 18 punches. And that's what Love wants. He wants... There's a nice check right by...
In the 7th round, Love delivered a knockout blow that put Baranchyk down, marking a stunning end to a fight that many expected to be more competitive, winning over the cocky rat. In a much-anticipated celebrity boxing match, rapper DTG squared off against Raksu member and X Factor winner Miles Stevenson.
Single debuted at number 2 behind Ed Sheeran's song.
The build-up to the fight was intense, with Raksu mocking DTG in pre-fight interviews, confidently predicting that he'd fold him like a deck chair.
Where you at? Huh?
Hey, man,
Where you at, son? Where you at? Huh? Where you at? Where you at?
You already know what's happening tomorrow,
What's happening? Tell me what's happening.
You'll see, man.
Oh, you ain't nothing. You're getting crumbled, mate. Folded like a deck chair.
Let me in my eyes.
Folded.
Let me in my eyes.
What am I doing? Folded. That's what's happening. Yeah? Ironed clean up.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Raksu made it clear he expected a quick finish, even joking about celebrating with Domino's Pizza after the fight.
Quick. It's going to be short time in the ring. I want my Domino's pizza. I've been dieting for too long now. I want to get a Domino's straight back to the changing room. DTG's more than welcome to join me, but I ain't staying in there that long.
When the fight started, Raksu came in strong, showing off his length and attempting to overwhelm DTG early on.
DTG, man, like we said, he's improving.
He's improving.
And he's got to have that right when you're just swooping them hips, using the head, getting off the center line, and your opponent pay.
I would love to see DTG split.
After the 2nd or 3rd punch, he's really got to get that 1-2, maybe take the body, work the body, and then start coming up top.
Miles is going to bring in. You got to think nervous energy at the debut. That was a swing from him.
Absolutely. And he's got 4-3 minutes. I mean, a lot of people might think that's not a lot of time, but at heavyweight, that's a decent amount of time. I mean, don't talk to arms though. Nice 1-2 to the body from DTG, and then a big right hand.
There are some...
However, things didn't go according to plan. Raksu, who had spent so much energy hyping the fight, quickly started to show signs of fatigue.
For a first-timer to just react like that, take his time, digest, this is what's just happened.
That was very, very educated what he did there. He was smart. He was eyes locked on the ref, right, watching the count. But man, that was
pretty vulnerable. He's got to be careful to be as composed.
Both guys exchanging jabs. DTG is looking like a Raksu. from DTG.
Starting to recover, but that fatigue is not going away.
I mean, hands on the knees.
By the later rounds, DTG took control, landing a massive right hand that rocked Raksu and sent him stumbling. DTG pressed forward, showing no mercy. The ref had no choice but to stop the fight as Raksu was unable to continue. In the end, DTG walked away with the victory, making Raksu eat his words instead of his pizza.
Performance, I mean, completely revolutionary.
And that was it for today. We hope you enjoyed seeing justice served to those who tried to cheat their way to victory. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more thrilling boxing content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest uploads. Until next time, keep it clean and fight with honor. BoxingKing out.